was so bad that I couldn't actually lift my fork up and eat my food. I couldn't actually clean my teeth or turn the tap on or open the door. To drive was painful. I haven't had any painkillers since I started here. NovoTHOR treatment. It has given me optimism about what lies ahead. My rheumatologist was quite blunt about the fact that the only option would be methotrexate and painkillers for the rest of my life. There really wasn't any hope for anything else. So having found this and feeling it in my body, because that's at the end of the day, that's what you feel is what it is. Warm, lovely feeling inside my body. I've noticed my skin's improved. I'm sleeping better. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. Thank you. My name's Andre, and I've been diagnosed with early stages of rheumatoid arthritis just over a year ago. Basically, I've had pain that's moved around my body and the joints. It started off, I didn't really know what it was, terrible pain. It was going through a very stressful time in my life as well at the time. And it got to the point where I couldn't sleep at night. I'd wake up and in agony, not really sure what the pain was. Struggled on with it for quite a long time. And then eventually went to the doctor, and she did some blood tests and then referred me to the rheumatologist. I've taken days off work after having a night of no sleep. I couldn't face going in and into work, so I've had taken days off work. It's been a very difficult thing. And also at the start, when I didn't really know what it was, and trying to explain to my boss, I've got a sore hand, and I couldn't sleep last night, and so it was kind of good to know what it was, but horrible also to realise what rheumatoid arthritis actually is, and what that means for the rest of my life. Working as a teacher, and so that was a full-on job. And yes, that was an extra thing that really then made it very hard, and it's one of the reasons why I've left teaching, because not only is it a difficult job that doesn't pay me enough, sadly, I loved it, but the reality is that you require, you need to be 100% all the time for it. It's long hours, very physical, and if you're taking days off and struggling with something like rheumatoid arthritis, it doesn't gel, and that's why I could see that this is not going to be the right career for me. At the start, I was taking Voltarens. Before I began the treatment with you, I had a particularly severe bout of pain, and the Voltarens didn't work, and neither did the Celebrex, I think the drug was that they gave me. And so I had to go to the doctor because the pain was so bad that I couldn't actually lift my fork up and eat my food. I couldn't actually clean my teeth or turn the tap on or open the door. To drive was painful. So that's when I went back to the doctor, and she gave me the very strong Brufen painkillers, 800 mgs. And so that helped a little bit, but I wasn't 100%, and then when I started the treatment with you, it was quite dramatic from one day to the next. It was particularly after the second treatment that I really noticed the effects, and it was just like a nice, warm, pleasant feeling that I had all over my body. I felt like I'd had all my joints had been oiled and lubricated, and like I felt younger. I felt like this is what I felt like maybe 10 or 15 years ago. And so, and you realise just all the aches and pains and things that you get as you get older. That was really lovely, and so after the treatment I've been having, because it's summer, I've been going home and having a swim, and then a nice warm shower, and that's after that that I really noticed the effects of the treatment, and it's just, like I say, like a warm, lovely feeling inside my body. I've noticed my skin's improved, I'm sleeping better, yeah, so I'm very grateful for this opportunity. Thank you. Having been through the NovoTHOR treatment, it has given me optimism about what lies ahead. My rheumatologist was quite blunt about the fact that the only option would be methotrexate and painkillers for the rest of my life, and there really wasn't any hope for anything else. And so having found this and feeling it in my body, because that's, at the end of the day, that's, you know, what you feel is what it is, that's made me realise that there is something else that doctors, mainstream doctors, maybe aren't aware of yet. And so, yeah, it makes me think maybe life's not going to be as bad as I thought, now that there's this thing that, you know, if I have the treatment regularly, that it'll keep me feeling okay.